have here, you have, watch this, Jacob and Esau. They are on the inside of the womb. Now, one thing I've learned, if anybody gonna hurt you in this world, it's gonna be the ones that say, I'm your friend to the end. It's gonna be the ones that say blood is thicker than water. I've never been hurt by anybody like I've been hurt by folks that say, I love you. Y'all not talking. Like family, y'all not talking to me. Did you not know the enemies you have now used to be somebody close to you? Because people that's not close to you can't bother you. Elizabeth Taylor said years ago when they was trying to bring her down, she said, it don't faze me because they can't reach me where I live. So now, Lord, help me, you pushing me, Lord. So now you see that Jacob and Esau is literally fighting one another, talking about, I'm coming out first, I'm coming out first, I'm first because I belong first, I belong being number one. Well, the Bible says that Esau was coming out and Jacob took hold to his foot and said, no, man, I'm number one. Listen, ain't it something how when you trying to go to another level, a higher level, it's always somebody trying to hold you down? Oh, y'all missing it. Listen, every time you trying to get to the top, it's always somebody on the bottom talking about, now you ain't getting there before me. Listen, you got to make up in your mind like Paul. He said, you better learn how to shake the dust from your feet. And that means that dust creature, that means that person that's trying to hold you back, you got to learn how to shake it off of you. I need somebody that right now, you know you're going to another level, but people trying to hold you down, you ought to just shake your foot and say, I'm shaking it off of me. I'm not letting not one other person put their foot on me, because there's some ladies in here that every time you look around, the man you with is always dogging you. He's always controlling you. Every time you say, I'm going up, he say, nah, I'm bringing you down. Every time you say, I'm going to be above, he say, no, you're going to be beneath me. Every time you say, I'm going to be the lender, he's always saying, you're going to always be in the place where you got to borrow from me. But he didn't read the word where the word said, God said, I wish above only that you be above only and not beneath. He didn't read where it says that I'll be the head and not the tail. He didn't read where it says I'll be the lender and not the borrower. Y'all not talking to the preacher. Look at somebody beside you, say, neighbor, I'm getting ready to trade places. Tell him, because he tried to make me a zero. She tried to make me a zero. But that's all right, because zero come before number one. Y'all missing it. I don't care. You can think I'm a zero, but baby, zero always come before number one. What I like about a zero is stronger than any number you will see on a numeric map. Why? Because a zero is symbolic to an unbroken circle. Watch this. A zero is a covenant, y'all not talking, that cannot be broken. Oh, you better prophesy to the person beside you and say, neighbor, tell them they tried to break me, but tell them I'm still here. They left me by myself, but I'm still here. They took my car away from me, but I'm still here. Been to the hospital and surgery after surgery, medication after medication, but you ought to tap three people, high five, and say, but I'm still here. Oh, y'all better act like you believe it. Tell them all that I've been through. You better tell your neighbor I'm still here. So therefore, you have Esau that comes out. You have Jacob that comes out. But see, Esau didn't understand the value of his birthright. He just wanted to be number one and didn't know how to hold on to the number one spot. See, when you are a zero and everybody counted you out, out of your life, when you are considered a zero, and everybody says you'll never be anything, they don't know what they're talking about. Because I read in the Bible that the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. I need a scream back church right now, because I feel God creeping up on me here. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, don't ever count me out. If you don't see me dead, tell them, don't you ever count me out, because I may be down right now, but tell them I'm on my way up to see what the end is going to be. Grab somebody by the hand and shake it like you're going to shake it off, and say, neighbor, whatever you're going through, tell them, learn how to shake it off of you, because God says you coming out with a high hand. God said that you're going to be above only and not beneath. Lift your hands and say, Lord, take me higher. Lift your voice one more time and say, Lord, take me higher. Well, I'm almost where I want to be. So now the Bible says that Esau sold his birthright, and now Jacob takes the last and final blessings, because once you get the number one spot, you got to make sure you secure the number one spot, because you work too hard to get where you are right now. So look at somebody and say, neighbor, tell them, neighbor, please be patient with me. Tell them, God is not through with me yet. Tell them I've come too far to turn around now. So say, be patient with me, because God is getting ready to bless me. Clap your hands like you believe it. Yes. Yes. And so now the Bible says you have now Jacob. He tricks his daddy out of the final blessings. And Esau said, I'm going to kill him. And that's where we got what people call the benedictions, where it says, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we are absent one from another. But if you study, you will find out that is not a benediction. That is a threat that Esau made. He told Jacob, you better hope to God that I don't catch you later, because I'm going to take you out the next time I see you. Well, it brings us to the text now. The Bible says that Esau was looking for his brother, and Jacob went this way, and Esau went that way, and I ain't got time to get into it all, but Esau slept with the wrong woman. Her name was tender-eyed Leah. So he believed her daddy believed in the old way. If you gonna sleep with my daughter, then you have to marry my daughter. So he had to take on Leah, but he was in love with Rachel, and he said, I'll work as long as I have to pay my debts, but after I pay my debts, I want my girl, I want my real, I want my soulmate. He worked another 7 years and took on Rachel. Well, the Bible says that Rachel was just like his mama and just like his grandmama. She was fine as frog's hairs, but she could not have children. But God touched the fruit of her womb, and she had children. Well, you got to know that when we get to this chapter, that Jacob got tired of running, and Jacob had to get by himself. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, every now and then you need to be alone so you can hear from the Lord. Every now and then you need to go through by yourself so God can get all the glory. Grab somebody's hands and say, neighbor, tell them God is going to get all the glory out of what you're going through. Y'all not